Hey friends, welcome to my class, Tools for Managing Stress and Anxiety, named as such because I think we're all experiencing an elevated level of stress and anxiety these days. And if you're not, that's great. These tools are also wonderful for just cultivating peace and harmony in your daily life. So they're great just for everyday use, no matter what your emotional state is. I have used them for years as a cornerstone of my mental health. And so they've helped me just maintain a wonderful level of emotional stability, but they've also helped me through really difficult times. And consistency is key, is what I find. So the things that we're going to practice today are meditation, breath work, and chanting. And I just want to go over why I'm incorporating chanting into the class. I know for a lot of people, chanting can feel a little silly or maybe a little awkward. And I've left it out of a lot of my classes in the past for that reason. So I want to give you a little background. Chanting in the yoga practice is a sacred practice. It's sound healing. So every letter in Sanskrit correlates, the sound of it correlates with an energy center in the body, or a chakra is what they call it in Sanskrit, or in yoga is a chakra. And so we have a whole bunch of those throughout the body. And so the mantras that we're going to use for these chants, they're designed to activate all these energy centers in the body and open us up so that we can have this free flow of energy through the body. A lot of times our emotions, we hold them in, we hold these events and memories in our body and emotions in our body, and it doesn't allow things to flow freely. And what happens when energy isn't flowing freely through your life, through your body, stagnation happens, disease happens, and negative mindsets happen. And so mantras, they're almost like a prayer or a positive affirmation. So if you've ever done positive affirmations, which I also highly suggest, those are a really wonderful way to shift your mindset. And they can also feel a little awkward at first, or a little silly. But the more you use them, the more you really realize that they do shift your energy and your mindset towards the positive. And you start to not worry so much about how silly they feel and just focus on the positive benefits they have. So the vibration of chanting, to give you a little bit of the science behind it, what it does is activates the vagal nerve. So the vagus nerve is the longest nerve in our body. It runs from our stomach or intestines all the way up to the base of our spine, up into our brain. And so the purpose of the vagus nerve is to deliver information from the body to the brain about the state of the body. And its main function is to create homeostasis in the body. And so the stronger your vagal tone, the greater capacity your body has to be in a calm and relaxed state. So the vagus nerve regulates our parasympathetic nervous system and keeps us or encourages us to be in that state of relaxation. Oftentimes in today's society, we're in a parasympathetic nervous system state a lot, which doesn't really help us. So it activates us and it makes us want to get stuff done, but it also puts our body into a stress mode. And we're not really designed to be in that stress mode for long periods of time. That's designed for fight, flight, or freeze in times of physical peril, in times when we need to be able to take action quickly. And when we're in that state for long periods of time, it literally wears on our body, it wears on our systems, and starts to break us down and cause chronic inflammation. And inflammation is an underlying cause in most of our diseases. And so stress is a huge contributor to most of the problems that we're having. And it also, stress can wear on our mental health, of course. And so when it wears on our mental health, it wears on our relationships and affects every part of our lives. So these tools can just help us stay calm, stay present, and make choices that are from a place of harmony and compassion and love instead of a place of stress and maybe being emotionally strung out and needing to take space for yourself. So we're going to take that space right now. We're going to start with some meditation, and you can sit or lie down for this. Just make yourself comfortable in a way that you're not going to fall asleep. Go ahead and close your eyes and bring your awareness right behind your eyes. Bring yourself present. Bringing your awareness to your breath as it naturally is in this moment. Just notice how it feels. How does it feel as you breathe in? How does it feel entering your lungs? How does it feel as you exhale and the breath leaves your lungs? Just observe and see if you can detach from any emotional reactions that you're having to your breath or to your thoughts in this moment. Observing your breath in and observing your breath out. Bringing your awareness into the present moment, into your body. Bringing your attention back from all other people, places, times, and events so you can be fully present with yourself right here, right now. This is a time for you. Whatever unfinished business you have from the past, or anything waiting for you in the future, just set it aside for now. It'll be waiting for you when you're done if you want to pick it back up again. Continuing to just be aware of your breathing. Notice if it's shallow or deep, fast or slow. See if you can naturally deepen your breath and slow it down. Don't force it. Just let it happen naturally as your mind calms down. Be fully present here in your body. Here and now is where you have the biggest impact and where you are the most empowered. So allow yourself to be right here in your body, present with yourself. Now imagine at the base of your spine, there's a red glowing orb. This is your root chakra. Connects you to the earth, grounds you down. And imagine cascading down from your root chakra, down into the center of the earth is a beam of light or a cascading waterfall or like a tree root growing down and reaching down. Whatever visualization works the best for you. Feel your root chakra connected deep into the center of the earth. Now feel that energy, that beam widen to encompass your entire body. So it's the diameter of your whole body. That energy is still connected deep into the center of the earth. Continuing to be aware of your breath. Notice any tension or pain in your body, any discomforts. And give them permission to release down this grounding and into the earth. And notice any thoughts you have about pain, death, money, dying, any fears that are coming up. You can release them down this grounding and into the earth. Feeling anything in your body, in your mind, any old thought patterns or pictures about your life that aren't working for you anymore. Anything that's getting in your way, release it down this grounding. Now feel that earth energy beating beneath you. Imagine that you have two little portals at the bottoms of your feet, opening up and pulling that earth energy, that nourishing, life-giving energy up into your feet. You can imagine it as a red light, pulling it up your legs and into your knees, adjusting for your body, pulling it up your thighs and into that root chakra. This energy center that regulates our sense of safety, security. Feel that energy filling up your root chakra, filling up this energy center, absorbing as much of this earth energy as you feel it needs. Do this for as long as you want. And when that energy center is feeling totally full, allowing whatever excess and overflow to run down the outside of your grounding cord and back into the earth, flushing out any unwanted, unneeded energies. Now imagine you can feel the energy of the cosmos above you. This cosmic energy, you can imagine it connected to whatever works for you, connected to the sun, to the stars, to a galaxy far away, whatever feels potent and strong. And we're going to feel the energy center at the top of our head, like a halo or a crown. Feel that cosmic energy being pulled down into this crown energy center, activating it. And that energy continues down the back of your spine, turning at your root chakra, coming up the front of your body, up your belly, up your chest, through your heart, through your throat, and out the top of your head, and showering out in all directions, like in the shape of an egg, an orb around you. And at your neck, that energy divides and goes down each arm, through the elbows and the forearms, and out each hand. Continue to imagine this energy coming into your crown chakra, down your back, turning at the base of your spine, coming up the front of your body, coming up and out the top of your head, and showering out in all directions, running down the outsides of this egg shape around you, carrying with it anything that is no longer working for you, any stagnant energies that are getting in your way, any pictures that are outdated, and releasing them into your grounding and down into the earth. And that energy is dividing at your heart, going out each shoulder, down the arms, and out the hands. Remembering that your earth energy is running, allowing it to just run in the background. If it's not happening now, don't worry about it. The more you practice, the easier it becomes. And imagine this cosmic energy running through your body is running at about 50%. What does that feel like? And how about 100%? Just let it flow. If you're feeling resistance, just imagine what it would feel like if it was running at 100%. How about 200%? Your whole body filling up with as much of this energy as you feel like it needs. And the excess, carrying away anything that isn't serving you anymore, cleansing and clearing your entire body. Now feel free to adjust that flow to whatever pace feels just right for you. Keep letting these energies flow on their own. And we're going to move to grounding the room that we're in. The spaces we're in hold old energies as well. But we can clear them. So imagining in the center of the room, there's a cord going from the middle of the room down into the center of the earth. Make it as wide or as narrow as you want to. It can be as wide as the entire building. And like a vacuum or a funnel, any old energies, anything that isn't from the present moment, allow it to release down this grounding into the earth. Anything stagnant, anything old and painful, anything dark and sluggish, just let it release, clearing the whole room. Now knowing these energies are just going to run without your effort, bring your awareness back to your breathing. Noticing if it's deep or shallow. And again, naturally starting to elongate your inhales and your exhales. Letting it feel as natural as possible. Continuing to make your inhales and exhales longer and deeper. And as your inhales and exhales get longer and deeper, see if you can start to match your exhales with your inhales, or even make your exhales a little bit longer. Because as we inhale, our heart rates increase, and as we exhale, our heart rate decreases. And when our heart rate slows down, it signals to our brain that we are calm and relaxed and safe. Continuing to inhale deep and exhale long. Inhaling into the belly first, then up through the ribs, expanding on all sides, up into the collarbones and the shoulders. And exhaling from the top down, emptying from the top of the ribs, all the way down to the belly button and the lower belly. And inhaling from the bottom up like you're filling a glass of water. And exhaling from the top down like you're emptying a glass of water. And at the top of your next inhale, just holding your breath for a little bit, not straining, but just holding it until it feels like your body wants to exhale. And then exhaling. And at the bottom of your exhale, holding the breath out, just until it feels like your body wants to take an inhale. Inhaling and holding. Exhaling and holding. Inhaling and holding. Exhaling and holding. Continue to breathe in this way for a couple of minutes, being gentle with yourself if your mind wanders. Just smilingly, gracefully bring your awareness back to your breathing. Remembering to talk to yourself gently and kindly. And at the bottom of your next exhale, allow your breath to come back to a natural, relaxed state. We're going to do a breathing exercise called box breathing. This is also a really easy one that you can do any time of the day, or maybe before bed if your mind is racing. And we're going to inhale for a count of 4, hold for a count of 4, exhale for a count of 4, hold for a count of 4. And so the image of a box sometimes can be helpful to remember the breath. So again, sitting up comfortably, checking to see if your spine is straight, or if you're laying down, that's okay too. And taking a deep inhale and exhale to prepare. And inhaling 1, 2, 3, 4. Hold 2, 3, 4. Exhale 2, 3, 4. Hold 2, 3, 4. Inhale 2, 3, 4. Hold. Exhale 2, 3, 4. Hold. Inhale 2, 3, 4. Hold. Exhale 2, 3, 4. Hold. Inhale 2, 3, 4. Hold. Exhale 2, 3, 4. Hold. Inhale 2, 3, 4. Hold. Exhale 2, 3, 4. Hold. Inhale 2, 3, 4. Hold. Last round. Exhale 2, 3, 4. Hold. Inhale and relax your breathing. Take a moment just to notice how your body feels and how your mind feels. Feeling any tension that's still in your body and releasing it down your grounding. Remembering this visualization, this technique is always here. You can always come to it. And we're going to move into chanting. So if you're leaving us, thank you so much for joining. We're going to do the chant So Hum, which was described to be by a teacher in India as the sound that's the universe is making as it is created and destroyed. It's kind of a fun story, but for another time. And so the pace can be a little strange to get used to at first, but just pick it up if as you go along, if it's not feeling natural. So again, closing your eyes and making yourself comfortable. Take a deep inhale and exhale to prepare. And a comfortable inhale to begin. So hum. So hum. So hum. So hum. So hum. So hum. Soham. 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 Letting yourself sit in stillness for a moment, observing how your body feels, observing how your mind feels. Giving yourself a moment to thank yourself for this practice. Thank yourself for taking this time. You are so worth it. And because I didn't share them at the beginning of class when I was looking up some information on the vagus nerve, there's some other fun ways that you can increase your vagal tone, the strength of your vagus nerve, and thus help to regulate your parasympathetic nervous system. So, which also helps, by the way, with chronic pain, anxiety,